If you've been eating carrots raw or just slicing them up to boil, I've got a bit of a reality check for you. You might think you're eating healthy, but you're actually missing out on its most precious nutrients. Today, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about carrot nutrition and the right way to eat them. At the end of the video, I'll share 3 delicious ways to prep them correctly, so make sure you stick around. There's a huge misconception when it comes to the way we eat. Most people don't realize that those tiny carrot cell walls are way tougher than they look. They're like a heavy-duty nutritional vault. When you eat them raw or just juice them, your teeth and digestive system can't even crack that vault open. The data I found in nutrition journals honestly blew my mind. When you eat carrots raw, the absorption rate of key nutrients is abysmally low. You think you're getting your vitamins, but most of it just goes in one end and out the other. Your body isn't actually using it at all. Plus, carrots hide a super precious natural active compound. Scientists call it the golden guardian of the plant world. It helps plants withstand harsh environments, and once we eat it, it builds a powerful protective barrier for our own systems too. But here's the catch. This guardian is very delicate. The #1 mistake people make is chopping them before boiling. Research from Newcastle University shows that if you slice carrots before boiling them, you lose over 25% of those precious compounds. It all just leaches out into the cooking water. The more surface area you expose by cutting, the faster the nutrients disappear in the heat. So the textbook advice is this: boil or steam them whole. Even if the carrot looks a bit odd or you think it's a hassle, resist the urge to chop it up first. Just wash it well and try to keep the skin on. That's because a ton of the antioxidant goodness is concentrated right under the skin. Then toss the whole carrot into the pot. This does 2 great things. First, those delicate nutrients stay locked inside with almost 0 loss. Second, once it's cooked whole, the cell walls soften and the vault finally opens. Not only is it more nutritious this way, but you'll find the texture becomes soft and sweet, almost like a sweet potato. Now you can slice it, and the nutrients stay intact, just like they're sealed in a capsule. But we're not done yet. Once the vault is open, you need a vehicle to deliver those nutrients where they need to go. That vehicle is high-quality fat. As we all know, beta-carotene is fat-soluble. Without some healthy fats, it's just a tourist passing through your digestive tract. The book Anti-Inflammatory Foods stresses that you have to give carrots the right partner. But that doesn't mean you should deep fry them in a ton of oil. High heat frying can actually create harmful substances and stress your body out. The smartest way is to take that whole steamed carrot, chop it up, and drizzle it with some good olive oil, or mix it with avocado, or add it to a soup that has a bit of healthy fat in it. Listen closely, because there's one point in the book that really stuck with me. Our bodies actually crave being fully nourished like this, especially when we feel dry, tired, or when the seasons are changing. This highly absorbable provitamin A is like the ultimate lubricant and shield for your body. It helps keep our internal environment balanced and our overall state steady. Based on the wisdom from the book, I've put together a golden energy recipe, perfect for anyone looking to level up their diet. Step 1, steam the carrot whole with the skin on for about 15 minutes, until a chopstick can easily slide through. Step 2, take it out and cut it into bite-sized chunks. Step 3, the most important part, the secret sauce, sprinkle on a bit of turmeric and black pepper. Why these 2? The book highly recommends turmeric, and black pepper is like the on switch that boosts its absorption by miles. Finally, drizzle on a spoonful of flaxseed or olive oil and give it a toss. This golden, tender dish isn't just a regular side, it's a high-density nutritional powerhouse you've specially prepared for yourself. You're eating food, but you're absorbing the power of science and knowledge. Like the book says, health isn't some mysterious thing, it's the result of all your small choices adding up. We used to just think, eat more veggies, but now we know how to eat them smart. Even a basic carrot can offer totally different value if you prep it the right way. There's over 50 more tips like this in the book, covering everything from fish and garlic to blueberries. It's not about fancy methods, it's about using your daily meals to reduce internal wear and tear and feel light again. If you want to fix your daily nutrition by adjusting your diet, don't let bad cooking habits waste good ingredients. Remember, how you eat is way more important than how expensive the food is.
Today, let's make a soft and chewy treat using carrots. No oven or deep frying needed, just a steamed dessert that's sweet and delicious. Take 2 fresh carrots, wash them well, and peel them. Then slice them into rounds, try to keep them thin. This helps them steam through faster. Once the water boils, just steam for 15 minutes. While they're still hot, transfer the carrots to a large bowl. Use a fork to mash them into a smooth paste without any lumps. Add a spoonful of sugar and stir it in while it's hot until it dissolves. Gradually add glutinous rice flour, stirring with chopsticks until it looks like shaggy flakes. Then, knead it into a smooth dough that doesn't stick to your hands. Rub a little oil on your palms to prevent sticking, take a small piece, and roll it into a ball. Garnish with half a red date, and once they're all ready, place them in the steamer. Steam on high heat for 8 minutes, then turn off the heat and let them sit for another 2 minutes. And there you have it, carrot glutinous rice cakes. They're soft, sweet, look adorable, and are so nutritious that the whole family will love them. If you want that healthy, rosy glow, make yourself this apple and carrot cake often. It's sweet, soft, chewy, and refreshing. Combine diced carrots and apples with some fresh water. Blend it into a juice, then strain to get 300 milliliters of apple-carrot juice. Add 1 spoonful of sugar, 30 grams of cornstarch, and mix everything until it's smooth. Turn on low heat and keep stirring until it thickens and doesn't easily drip. Pour it into a bowl from your kitchen. Give it a gentle tap or shake to make sure the surface is even. Let it cool naturally until it sets. It will be easy to unmold. Sprinkle on some shredded coconut, and the delicious aroma will instantly hit you. I can turn simple carrots into a mouth-watering treat that my whole family fights over. It's perfect for breakfast and packed with nutrition. Making it is as easy as boiling water. First, grab 2 fresh carrots, peel them, and slice them into even rounds. Pop them into a steamer and let them steam for 25 minutes once the water starts boiling. Once they're soft, mash them into a smooth paste with a spoon. Add half a spoonful of sugar and a spoonful of honey. Then, mix in 400 grams of glutinous rice flour. Give it a good knead, no need to let the dough rest. Pinch off a piece of dough and roll it into a ball in your palms. Then, press it with a slotted spoon to create a beautiful pattern. Look, it's like a little flower in bloom. Drop them into the oil once it reaches medium heat. Don't touch them at first. Give them a moment to firm up and hold their shape. Fry them until they're golden brown on both sides, then scoop them out. Done this way, the carrots are crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside, absolutely delicious. Now that you've got the recipe, go ahead and whip some up for your family.